Right now, more than 150 scholars are searching through secret Vatican archives opened earlier this week by Pope Francis. Many are looking for answers, trying to discover just how much Pope Pius XII helped the Jewish people during Nazi Germany. But what other secrets will they find? Here to tell us about that is the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, Christopher White. Christopher, welcome. And for starters, why is Pius XII and World War II getting all the attention?
Well, for so many years, there's been this question of what did Pius know about the plight of the Nazis and the plight of the Jewish people in the face of the Nazis? Right. Did he help in the resistance? Was he doing all that he could? There are efforts to make him a saint, but people don't want to go down that route if we're going to find out things that perhaps cast him in a negative light. So everyone just wants clarity on this. But there's so much more, and historians are saying, there's going to take, be years worth of information to peel back, and it's not just going to be all about Pius.
Right. Some of the documents will provide insight about various theological debates and questions ahead of the Second Vatican Council. How so?
Yeah, so, all sorts of nuggets are buried in these archives. Even today we hear questions about, so-and-so said they saw an apparition of Mary in this state or this country, and they write the Vatican to look into this. Well, this was going on at the time too, and so from those, 20 years, we're going to see, who was writing what about that. Questions about things like abortion or artificial insemination or even sex change are in these documents. As we see technology changing and new issues sort of bubbling up for the first time, priests writing to the Vatican wanting guidance on how to navigate these moral questions, and those answers are going to be there.
All right, now there's some curious documents involving art and literature, right? Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, this is one of the more amusing anecdotes that I found to date is, there are these documents in there when this new Italian edition, sponsored by the Italian government, of Dante's Divine Comedy came out. And the Italian government wrote to express their extreme disappointment that they would choose a Spaniard, Salvador Dali, to do the illustrations rather than an Italian. And so it's both sort of serious questions of doctrine and dogma, but also sort of just very practical concerns about art and frustrations that are all chronicled there. So I'm excited to find out what's in there, and I think a lot of historians are as well.
How long is this going to take, though?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be sort of sifting through this for the next few years at least, if not, centuries.
All right, well, we'll have a lot to talk about then.
Absolutely.
All right, Christopher White, the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.